Okay, now we're moving into an area of my personal expertise, which is how to use effective and efficient marketing. This is what I do for a living, is I help advertisers make the most out of their marketing dollars. Now, I understand marketing and advertising for some people and some businesses can be viewed as a double-edged sword. Because on one hand, it costs money to get your name out there. And obviously that the money that you spend on marketing isn't able to be redirected to things that are critical to your business. However, if you don't market, you connect with fewer customers. And that also decreases cash flow and available funds. So you really can't view marketing or advertising as an expense. So if you're a salesperson or you're running a sales organization, your business is struggling right now, what should you do when you're in this situation? Should you cut your marketing or should you double down on your marketing? Well, the answer is both. You should definitely make sure that you are not stopping that flow of incoming leads and incoming prospects, but also you want to make sure that you're doing it in the most affordable way possible. So you want to use the low cost marketing tools to simultaneously reduce your budget but increase your efforts. Now, I just want to put this is not in the slides, but I want to make sure I say this here. This is not something you want to do long term. You want to do this until you build back up the level of business that you want to have so you can put the full court press of marketing on. Now, if you are still able to do a full court marketing and advertising press, do that. But if you're not, we want to talk about the low cost marketing and advertising options available to you. In this new and current economy, there are very affordable strategies that you can use right now to get in front of your customers, especially on a local level. If you're an individual salesperson and you're not in charge of your company or you're not the head of your organization, you can use social media platforms that are highly effective and at a fraction of the cost or free of any other advertising methods that you might be able to use. Chances are you saw the link to this course on either LinkedIn or Facebook, because those are the only places that I've been marketing it. And I haven't bought a single advertisement as of today to promote this course. So you were brought to me through effective and efficient advertising through social media. So for example, you could do a few things. You could do these things on social media too. But one is, let's go back to your SWOT analysis and look at your strengths. In your strengths, there should have been some things that you discovered about how you already get your customers. You want to regularly ask your existing clients for referrals. And there's another strategy you could use here. If you've got someone that you've been pitching or trying to pursue as a customer that's never done business with you before, one thing that you can say to them is, okay, no problem. Do you know any of your own competitors? If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. But is there anybody that you know in your space that would be able to benefit from what I have to offer? And that'll do two things. One, it's going to cause your prospect to think about, well, if I would refer this person to my competitor, maybe there's something I should be using them for myself. But also it'll maybe get you to think about other ways that you can expand your reach with clients and prospects. Now, if you've provided your existing customers with great service and great products, they're going to be glad to send people your way. And local business networking groups are another great way for you to connect with potential clients in your community. Now, in the current environment, some of these groups might be meeting virtually, or they might be getting back to meeting in person. It really doesn't matter. Get involved however they're getting involved with each other. Trade fairs, business meetups, these are other ways that you can connect with key individuals in your industry. And also think about using the internet in different ways just than social media. For example, you could write guest blog posts for websites in your industry. So just for example, I'm in the advertising space, I'm in the media research space. There are a lot of industry organizations that are putting out a lot of content right now around that topic. I could easily write a blog. I've actually done that for our company called the 10 Burning Issues in Local Television, if you'd like to look that up. But you could write guest blog posts for your company or other websites in your industry. You could also appear on podcasts. Every industry now has a podcast. And if you don't have one in your industry, you should create one, because people are listening to podcasts at an alarming rate right now. You can appear on those or create your own. Or you could develop strategic business partnerships in your industry that foster cross promotion. You could also do this with people who aren't in your industry but might have access to a pool of prospects that are different than yours. You promote each other, they promote them, you promote you, you promote them, vice versa. Also, if you have not done this already, and this is something that you should have, you have to build an email list and consistently send out valuable information to your subscribers. That's not necessarily a sales pitch, but you want to send out information that's relevant to their business and how it ties back to working with you. Also, sponsor local events, charitable events, sporting events, more. Some of these things may or may not be going on in your community right now, or they may have moved to virtual. But that's even more important because people are looking to get out, people are looking to get active. So more ways that you can interact with local community or industry specific events like that, take advantage of those. They're often very affordable and produce a high level of results. Also, this goes back to the social media aspect of things, but maintain a very consistent presence on your social media platforms. I recently took a LinkedIn business boot camp from a great trainer by the name of Shay Rowbottom. And if you'd like to get access to Shay's content, chances are you got to this training because of a video that you saw me put out on LinkedIn. And I learned how to do that from Shay Rowbottom. And what Shay taught me was how to consistently put out video content in short spurts every single day that attracts my target consumer. And if you're here because of one of those videos, obviously it worked. And I'd love to show you how you can do that in your business. It doesn't matter what the industry is, what you sell, what you do. Get in contact with me. There's probably a link on this page somewhere. You can just email me at hello@jeffsarrow.com. I'd be happy to show you what I did and get you in touch with some of that training so that you can do the same thing in your business as well. Also, create highly targeted online advertisements. And this can be done for just a few dollars per day. Even if you are a salesperson for your organization and you're not in charge of the department or you're not in charge of the company, you can still use social media paid advertising to promote yourself. You can hyper target that content. You can retarget that content. And I'm talking for about as little as $1 a day. So think about that, investigate that, find some training on that. I'm not an expert in that particular way of advertising, but there is something called the YouTube. That's what the kids are calling it these days, the YouTube. And you can just type in some questions there and get some answers, and that's probably free. So also develop a cold calling strategy and make calls each day. Cold calling is kind of like viewed as a tactic of the past, and I think completely the opposite. Cold calling with a warm call feel is just as important as it ever was before. I actually do a training about this that you can get access to. And if you'd like to do that, just send me an email at hello@jeffsarrow.com. I'd be happy to speak with you one-on-one about a customized cold calling sales training that we can do with you. It's called Millions on the Phone. It allows you to take some really great proven strategies on how to cold call, what to say, how to have an actual script on the phone so that you can actually get people to answer your call and take action on your offer. And if you'd like to take advantage of that, hello@jeffsarrow.com. Also, develop relationships with influencers who may be willing to promote your products. Now, a lot of people get concerned about this because they feel like they have to pay an influencer. And the definition of an influencer is different in a lot of different industries and a lot of different mediums. But you might be able to work out a trade deal with someone or an organization or an influencer online where you provide them access to your product or service in exchange for talking about your product and service on their social media platform. If you'd like to learn more about this, hello@jeffsarrow.com. You can get in touch with me that way. And lastly, you may want to consider creating an affiliate program that rewards others who promote your products. Now, this is something that you might want to speak with your larger organization about if you're not in charge of your company or you're a salesperson that's selling a product that already exists. But a referral program is a great way, an affiliate program as well is a great way for you to get other people to evangelize your product and service. You get the access to the leads, and then you just pay a small finder's fee to whoever drove that traffic to you. And another thing you could do is host events or classes, either locally or online, that would be appealing to your client. There's been a lot of events that have been canceled, and people are looking for ways to interact with other people, either in person or through video conferencing. If there's not something like that in your industry, create one. Make a meetup online or in person or whatever is appropriate for where you are and what's going on in your business right now. And then I also really recommend that you try as hard and as often as you can to speak at local business groups, community colleges, libraries, conferences. There's always associations and groups and civic organizations who are looking for people who are product experts or topic experts to come in and speak to their group about a variety of things. And I am certain that no matter what you do, you can become an expert in your field and go tell other people about it. Do it for free, offer value, teach something to this group that's only you know how to do, or only you know how to convey to the audience, and go out there and tell the world about yourself and your business. And another thing you could do is create a YouTube channel where you consistently deliver valuable information. This is something that anyone can do. It is free to start a YouTube channel. Why wouldn't you do it? Offer a free trial of your product. Create a process to turn people who are using your product for free into paying customers. We have a limited time offer on our product where people can use what we sell for anywhere from 30 to 60 days at absolutely no cost. And if they don't like it, they don't have to use it after that trial period. If they do like it, we just start billing them. And there's a million ways you could put together a free trial offer. And if you'd like some coaching on that, hello@jeffsarrow.com is the place to reach me. Or there's a button somewhere here around this video where you can get in touch with further training that we offer to do that. Another thing that's great about all of the social media platforms that are out there is the ability to live stream. You can do it right from your workplace and show others what it's like to be behind the scenes in your office or your factory or your widget making plants. And so what we want you to do is consider putting your customer into the experience of what it's like to work with you by live streaming. And what's great about live streaming is you can't rehearse it. It's very off the cuff, but it's very authentic, and it's a real effective way of getting your message across. You're only limited by your imagination and your work ethic when it comes to marketing. So get creative, step outside your comfort zone, do things you've never done before, do things your competitors are not doing, and market and advertise effectively, efficiently, and do it in a way that gets you the results you're looking for as quickly as possible. Reach out to people that you normally wouldn't. Even if you think someone is not a prospect for you, let everyone know what you do, because they may know someone who needs what you sell. And thanks to the internet, smartphones, marketing is cheaper, it's easier than ever before. You really have never lived in a better time to get your message out there in a very efficient and effective way. So take advantage of the connected world and think about something that Amazon founder Jeff Bezos said. He said, "I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that. But the one thing that I might regret is not trying." And if there's all these things that you've not tried in your business about how to get your name out there, if you're going through a sales slump right now, it may be the time to consider those options so that you can get your name in front of the right prospects when they are thinking about how they can talk to someone like you.